Dividing two expressions here, rational expressions, so that's a complex rational expressions to be dealt with here. So we have x plus 1 over x minus 1 divided by 1 over x plus 1 over x minus 1. So we will have to combine the expressions here, the first bracket here, and then divide it by combining also the two expressions that we have there. All right, so let's go for it. So if we take the first one here, so what's happening, we got to find the lowest common denominator, right? Which is what in this case, x minus 1. So if we have x minus 1 as the lowest common denominator, that means this one here we have x minus 1 at the bottom, x plus 1 on the top, yet you have to multiply the top also by x minus 1. Okay, so that when you simplify x minus 1, you end up with x plus 1 as the original problem. Then plus, you have 1 over x minus 1, because this one here, there's nothing you can do about it. The lowest common denominator is x minus 1. So there's no change to be made, right? So this is equal to what? So we taking the first one here, then we're working on it, okay? So this is going to give us what? So when you multiply x plus 1 times x minus 1. So this one by now we should know it, right? So that should have given us what? X squared minus 1. Okay, so that should have given us x squared minus 1, because that is just x times x, which is x squared, x times negative 1, negative x, 1 times x, plus x, 1 times negative 1, negative 1. All right, then plus 1 on top, the whole over x minus 1. And this one will give us what? So we have x squared, these two out, okay? And then what's happening? Negative 1 plus 1 also out. So that is x squared over x minus 1. Okay? So that's what we have for the first one. So how about the second one? So for the second one, so we can even come here. So this is the second one here, okay? Two fractions. So what will be the lowest common denominator in this case? We have x as a denominator, we have x minus 1 as the other denominator. So the lowest common denominator, because those two have nothing in common, is the product, the multiplication of those two. So that means what? So that means you have, so this one here, so you end up with x times x minus 1 here, plus x times x minus 1. So that's the lowest common denominator, okay? And then once we get that, what's happening on the top? So this one we have to multiply by whatever is missing here that we have here. What is it? X minus 1 times 1, right? Or 1 times that. Then plus what is missing here that we have here is x. So we have to do 1 times x. So this then is equal to x minus 1 plus x on the top over x times x minus 1. So when we combine like terms, 2x minus 1 over x times x minus 1. Are we good? So that's what we have for the first one, and this is what we have for the second one. All right? And then we got to divide them up, okay? So we got to divide them up. So that means what? So that means when we take this one here, x squared over x minus 1. So we would change the division to multiplication, right? And flip over the second fraction. So the second fraction would be x times x minus 1 over 2x minus 1. So what that be equal to? So this would be equal to what? X squared times. So what's happening here is that, ladies and gentlemen, we can do something here also. We have x minus 1 at the top, x minus 1 at the bottom, so we can cross them out. So we end up with x times x on top over 2x minus 1. And then what is x times x? X squared times x to the power 1, x to the power 3 over 2x minus 1. Ladies and gentlemen, you are finished with your problem. This is your final answer. All right? So when you look at the problem here, so the first thing to do, the tactic is take this one, combine it, we get x squared divided by x minus 1. We take the second one, we combine it, we have 2x minus 1 over x times x minus 1. Once we have that, now we can divide both of them. And by dividing means you keep the first fraction as what it is, this one, x squared over x minus 1. You change the division to multiplication, so this is what we have here. And then we flip over the second fraction, which is the result that we have here. So we end up with x times x minus 1 over 2x minus 1. And then we combine everything that we can, we simplify whatever we can, and we end up getting x to the third power divided by 2x minus 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are finished.